Say hi, everyone.
Will this
Hey.
kill
Hello,
me?
everyone.
Bye.
Well, everyone.
All right. Hello.
It's been a couple of weeks. Literally, we missed the last 2 weeks because 1 week I was getting stuff from Missouri. The other week, last week I just didn't have a lot of my stuff available because I was stupid and lost track of it. Let's have us all introduce ourselves for the watchers.
Don't forget the changes to the live screen. You just put it on Be Right Back, and now you're screaming
know.
the shit. Screaming.
Yes, I know. It's being dumb.
So, are we going streaming?
There we go. Sorry.
Okay.
We've
So,
been
since
live.
it's been
That was just
2 weeks
issues.
since we were last on, can everybody introduce themselves?
Hello. Oh wait, yeah, got me.
Yeah, we'll start with me as usual. Player name Nicole. My character is Agamida, the Lizard Folk Barbarian.
Let's see. It would be a Gamida first, right?
Yeah.
Did you
That's
hear
fine.
me?
Oh, right. I had audio from the stream going and here, so apologies. Hello, I am Alexa. I am playing Sign the Kobold Artificer, and currently asleep instead of fearing for my life in an apartment that's probably 100 square feet. When did we move to modern times in a modern setting?
I don't know.
Well,
The magical random house I keep pulling out of my pocket.
Hi. I'm Will.
Well,
I played it. Hi, I'm Will. I played Amiya. I have fun. I hit things with a stick.
yeah, you do. Alan!
Good day, I am Alan. I play Sachi, the deranged, psychotic, delusional fox girl, who's the happiest thing alive.
Also, it's the Crab King, apparently.
I think that was the. Was that the one before last time, or the one before that one?
no, it was last session.
That was
Last session.
Yep.
Which was
great.
yesterday morning.
Tom?
Hi, I'm Dorian. Currently dreaming about explosions.
Oh gee, I wonder why.
And I am Moira, and I'm playing Vixen, the Way of the Astral Self monk fox themed shifter who is definitely not a bard, but definitely has a big problem with Dorian's newfound love of making things go boom.
Is it newfound, or was it he didn't have explosions before?
Can I bardic inspiration?
By the way, concerning.
And lastly, Necro?
Hey, I'm Mojo, new and improved, and I'm playing Golden Allurus.
And lastly, I am Eliza, your guide and DM to the world of Aeraus. Where last time we left off, who wants to pick up? Or we left off?
And again, I apologize in advance. Sachi rolled really low.
And so did all of her summons.
Who wants to cover for everybody what happened last time?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm currently eating, so I'm a bad idea.
Sachi got confused with who and what she was for a while, and passed out on a roof.
Sidon found out that they may have angered the god of time, and started delving into their own self, I guess.
Darian
Golden was trying to
decided.
make breakfast.
Yes. Yes, and And then Vixen, hearing Sachi declare herself to be the Crab King and climbing up to the roof, left Vixen, Colton, and Sidon to save her from herself. Only for later Darian to experiment, air quotes, experiment with explosives that left a large crater near the camp, much to the distress of Vixen.
I feel like we've skipped many events between Crab King and Explosion.
Yes, like the let's see, the rocks.
I love how much the Crab King stuck with everyone.
I mean, how do you not get stuck with that in your head? But
Yeah,
yes,
talking about that, there's actually there's nothing else.
It's not the weirdest thing I've done.
Yeah.
and why am I not surprised by this?
That's concerning.
Yeah, I know it is. But yes, we were assailed by rocks dropping dwarves on our heads.
Yes.
We
Thank
managed to
you.
escape. We managed to escape the rocks, save the dwarves, which are apparently criminals trying to move up their sentences by doing menial labor.
We found dwarf for our DC fans. We found dwarf force X.
Yeah, we also found out there are apparently a large amount of rocks in the region,
Yeah, that apparently
which is
they
concerning
apparently
to say the least.
they apparently prepare things for consumption by dropping them.
I threw a rock at him.
Hey,
It was a
it
big rock.
tenderizes them.
I threw 3 rocks at you. They were big rocks.
Yes, they were. Let's see, gigantic size class.
Yes, they were.
And here's the thing, out of character. Whenever I hear rock, I always think of the giant rock from Golden Sun Dark Dawn.
Mm.
That's why I kept thinking, oh hey, rocks, very high AC. When reality, oh no, that's just about average.
And after you fled from the rocks, you met a dwarven. I guess the phrase would be alchemist,
Yeah, alchemist.
Might as well be.
Uh-huh.
who was testing explosives.
And gave a certain someone explosives for quite a bit of cash.
And
Hey,
somebody else,
it's my own cash.
and some other things happen. And eventually, Dorian did an explosion. And you guys decided to have a night watch just because of that explosion. Who is up for the night watch to where the thing happened?
It was Colson because he
Colton
doesn't
was
need
the
to
one
sleep.
up at the time, and Sachi's friends did not detect anything.
Mm-hmm. So it's Colton who's up at the moment, and let me move you to the map that I have made.
Oh,
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
we're going to die. You know this, right?
I'll be fine.
For those who are viewers, the big hole in the corner is the crater that Darian created.
There is no map. There is just blackness.
I just want to point
Yep.
out, I thought this thing was just like a fireball.
You
This is
got
what I was
C4!
Let me turn
I
off
was
the
in,
lighting for
I
now.
was informed that it was fireball equivalent.
Yes. But even more destructive because it leaves nothing in its wake.
Hey,
I'm turning off the
I was-
dynamic lighting for now.
I was ill informed.
You
Yeah,
can see
by
the
the way-
hole now.
And then
Yeah,
attached lightning to it. I will admit that.
yeah, top right corner.
I turned off the dynamic lighting for now.
Yeah, that's the hole you caused.
There's a reason why it did a bit more damage.
Oh, I did attach a lightning crystal to it as well,
Yes.
which I will be doing in the future.
Please don't.
No, I'm just not going to be testing it in the future.
Everybody put their tokens on the house, except
It's
for,
not gonna be. It's not gonna be testing it in the future.
except for Colton. Colton, since you were outside while keeping watch, put your token outside.
By the way, for those watching, she had to roll for what we encountered, and she said, and I quote. Let me find this quote here.
Oh,
Let's see here. Where? Oh, fuck yeah, this is gonna be fun, and it makes so much sense.
Hun,
Yep.
when you turn on the darkness and all the vision thing, just give this little token here. You know, maxed out vision for you.
Yep, I'm going to.
Okay, whoever just made that sounded like a predator. Wow.
So, everyone, I'm going to move you into the house as well, Demeter, because you were inside.
Well, I was on the roof.
Yes, but I'm moving you in the house because that also counts as in the.
Much wood. Check.
100 square feet of room isn't exactly great.
No,
Yeah,
No.
that's why to me it was nothing on the roof.
no. How much wood? Check. Bingo. I found it. Here we go. Yeah. Hello?
Player.
You know. Let's see. That's enemy number 1.
As
Yeah.
Colton, as you're keeping watch, you notice a figure start walking up to you.
Alrighty.
Well, walking is more like it's walking on all fours, and you suddenly start to notice that it looks like a honey badger.
No.
Is it wearing clothes?
At the moment, it's just a honey badger.
Carl's just gonna like sit there and try not moving.
As you get closer, the honey badger gets up on 2 legs, and his body becomes more and more humanoid, and it begins to look like a half honey badger, half person, and it's holding a spear, and it looks at you.
Is this a were honey badger?
This is a were honey badger.
I was just gonna
Aye.
I was just gonna ask if it was a tanuki, but nope. Okay. Yes. Let's do this.
Yeah. So this thing has now stood up and clearly recognizes him as a person. Carl just like to put, I'm actually just sitting there in a chair, like reading a book. He goes, "What?"
I smell it from here.
So we say,
You're the one.
"The one who what?"
Points his finger towards the hole.
No, that was not me specifically.
The smell comes from here. The one that destroyed our seat is here.
Your what?
Our seat.
Just to make sure I'm hearing right, you're saying seat, yeah?
Yes, seat. C-E-T-E. It's what you call a colony where badgers live.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I was thinking chair. Ah, I see. Colt's gonna like just gonna hold up finger like just 1 minute. He's going to walk. Grab Darian, and drag him out of bed.
don't know if you heard the snoring or not.
Also, Alexa, you got a lot of background noise.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
sir. Well, I live in an upstairs area. Heat rises. I do not have much change over that, so I have to use fans if I want to keep cool.
Maybe switch your mic to push to talk then.
And I've turned the fan off. Well, the other fan.
No, just switch your mic to push to talk.
Okay.
I don't want you overheating yourself. Just switch to push to talk. Thank you. Just be this. But yeah, so yeah, Colton's grabbing Darren by the leg and just pulling him out of bed and dragging him out.
No, come that way, you monster!
Listen, you have there's someone here for you. It's called the consequences of your actions.
Never heard of them.
Well, you want to get firmly acquainted. Scott's going to come out with Darian.
Still dragging him by the leg.
Yeah.
The honey badger's just.
I think outside just
The honey badger's still just holding their spear.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
Honey badger don't care.
And now you know the reason why the episode's
I'm-
named that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Colin just looks at Darian and goes, honestly, I'm not quite sure either, but this is Darian, and they're the one who caused. Points the greater that.
Then he must die. As they chuck the spear at Darian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will also be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I will outright admit Dorian does not have his armor on because he's not
Okay.
sleeping in his fucking armor.
But you are prone. So ranged attacks do have disadvantage against you.
Yes, I am also prone. My 1 sec. I just need to look up my art. What I'm wearing as armor.
Let me roll the die.
Is it studded or? Oh, it's leather. So, okay, so my AC is it's 14. That.
Let's roll to see if the spear hits.
I don't have armor, and I have 18 AC.
It's 10%. Sorry, how much?
Does 17 hit?
You need to roll it a second time.
All right, disadvantage.
Yep.
Does a 17 hit?
Still hits. Yeah, 17 hits. Yeah.
You get that nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing you got disadvantage.
Okay, let me roll the damage. That is. Yeah, let's hope that he rolls. Let's hope that they roll low. 2. What was it? 2d10 plus what again? 4. 2d10 plus 4.
Now Darian needs to
Hey,
play dead.
Judy! What the fuck is he throwing at me?
It is a were creature throwing a spear.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
10 damage.
Now pretend to be
What
dead.
size? Just out of interest. What? No, of course I'm not fucking dead.
I said pretend to be dead.
Can I be honest? I already thought of what Dorian's gonna do.
All right, go for it then.
Where am I located?
Right in front of the front door of the house.
Right there.
Yep.
How big's this thing?
Average. It's basically a normal size creature.
Like medium-sized creature.
Medium-sized creature, yeah.
Dorian's just been rudely awakened. He's just been thrown in. He's just had a spear thrown at him. I'm just gonna. I think his instant reaction is just gonna be, "You little shit!" And just start wrestling it. Okay. And with that, I'm going to ask everyone to roll for initiative.
When you yell, "You little shit,"
Badger.
Damia's ear and face just pokes over the edge of the roof of the house and just looks down.
Would any of us hear that from the inside?
Well, he would have
Yeah.
shouted it. Yeah, he would have shouted it. I can't shout because I live with other people.
Actually, question is, are we awake to hear it?
The fucking little shit! And I forgot to remove last time's initiative, so give me a second. Because I forgot to clear initiative.
What's he doing out there?
So let me just add everyone's initiative
What's
back
going
in.
on? Why is he bleeding?
Get rid of our initiative. What? Did our initiatives just get wiped? Yeah, I have to clear it because I forgot to clear it last time. I'm putting them back in. Give me a second. I normally remember to clear it. I just forgot to this time.
The only shame here is that I'm guessing we probably can't use the Badger song.
Yeah.
As background music.
I rolled initiative twice because I have this, in case you wondered
Yeah, I know.
why.
Mushroom.
Now you know I also said this was a total win scored by England.
Yeah. To be fair, okay, at least we're talking about the England Badger, not the African Badger.
Well, one of them's a honey badger. What is the one I'm wrestling the honey badger? What are you wrestling as the honey badger? Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of the reason why I'm wrestling it. Okay, we have everyone's initiative except for Colton's.
So if
That's
Darian
on there.
contracts lycanthropy, it won't be too much of a change considering it's a honey badger lycanthropy.
Also, depending on what type of lycanthropy the honey badger lycanthropy is based off of, it might actually be it might not be too bad.
Again, it's a honey badger.
Yeah, but what I mean is, if it's like the werewolf version, then it sucks. If it's more like the werebear version, it's actually pretty good. Like werebears don't lose control, werewolves do traditionally. Okay, that's 17 for the honey badger.
Yeah, that's your problem. You're thinking traditionally.
Well, I've got nothing else to go off. For
Yeah,
the
fair
other
enough.
badgers.
But also, again, honey badgers. They don't give a shit.
18 for the other badgers.
4.
That's all the initiatives.
How am I the 5th fastest here?
Now we put it all in descending order. So you all hear,
Because
Darian,
you're the one who's most freaked out right now.
you all hear Darian screaming outside. You little shit! And first up is
Sorry.
Vixen. You are woken by the sounds of Darian screaming.
What is? Okay, so again, remind me, is this little cottage of ours? It, is this just like a single floor kind of
Yes.
arrangement?
It's a 100 square foot apartment building.
Yeah. I rolled and you got the 100-foot square, just small, one-room cabin.
Okay, then I run outside. What's going on? What's just kind of like I instinctively just grab my taunt file, run outside. What's going on? What's
You see
happening?
Darian wrestling a honey badger.
I look down at it. I look over at Colton and just ask, "Do I need to get involved?"
Demi would say from the roof.
I'm debating about it.
Demi says from the roof. He blew up their home.
Yeah. I feel like he need. Okay, at least leave him for a little bit. He needs a little distractions.
Leave him for a little bit. Let him suffer a little bit.
So do you want to hold your turn, basically?
Vixen's gonna come, like, move over here, and just basically, like, I'm like look out to see if there's anyone else, if this one like where badger is alone, and just kind of scanning like out in like this direction, and also towards these trees to see if anyone else is coming. And
Perception check.
okay, it's a 10.
Okay, you're able to see. Let's see.
How obvious are some of them?
I just rolled for those. Let me put the ones that you would see on this map.
I just imagine the ones that get caught are badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Is one of them named Stoffel, perchance?
There, those are the ones that are visible now.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh. Goody.
So, it's so hard. Like Vixen is conflicted in this moment. She is angry, not happy with, angry about Darian's careless use of the explosives, but also doesn't want to see him die. But also, it seems that these fine people might not be interested in talking. Does this person seem like they're the leader?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going
What, the guy I'm wrestling?
Yes.
Okay, I am going to attempt to interject and pull them apart, separate them.
Grab them by the scruff of their necks.
Yes.
Okay. Make a contested athletic check.
Okay,
These rolls in athletics to see how my grapple went.
I think that has a narrative.
Fuck. 10.
That's
Okay, let me
concerning.
roll for the honey badger, which is.
Do you want me to roll for myself as well?
Yes.
And the whole time I'm just saying, listen, will you two just stop? Just stop.
This
Both
one's
of you.
against Darian, so 21 versus 21. So yeah, you're both grappling each other very well. And now for the one against, yeah, you're not able to pull them apart.
Okay. Okay. And at that point, I guess that's all I can do on my turn, because I've done two things. I'm just going to continue to, until the situation changes, I'm going to continue to try to pull these two apart and try to de-escalate the situation.
Okay. Demeter, it's your turn.
Fishing rod, hooking our orc friend, and gonna pull them halfway up the house, dangling away from the honey badger.
Oh!
How much you want to bet the honey badger will just be hanging on by its teeth?
Can I do that, hun?
Yes, you can try.
So that'd be Athletics.
Yep.
To
Contested athletics against Darian. Darian? Darian, you are
17.
pulled away from the honey badger.
you're dangling halfway up the house.
And the
Can
honey
we
badger's staring at you.
can we talk now? I look at that honey badger.
I'll be back in a moment.
must die.
Look, we need him alive. Clearly, there's something else we can do. We don't want to hurt you or your people because of his stupidity.
I mean, you could beat him up thoroughly if you want, just not kill him.
You've already done the damage.
But we don't want to do any more.
Well, technically he did the damage, but yes.
How can we make this right?
Can you return my mate to me?
Vixen just clenching her fists right now. Just aside from like being woken up in the middle of the night to be woken up for Darian's recklessness, but still just looking this person in the face and just knowing that there's nothing she can say that's going to make this person satisfied.
Right, let me down! Just let me down!
Dorian, shut up!
No, because I'll fucking talk to him and the rest of you can go to bed!
Yes,
I'm
that
not
you
sure that's
talk
going
to
to go well.
that you near the person whose wife you murdered or husband. I can't tell. Looking at the
Hold
badger.
on, 1 second. Do we even know if the mate was it? You asked him what we can do, he said return the mate. Was the mate in over there, or is the mate somewhere else and they need rescuing?
I think we know where the mate is. I don't think we need clarification. You,
I look.
Darian, you blew up an entire village. We know exactly where the mate is.
I look at the badger. And go, can you clarify for our friend what you mean?
For the intellectually challenged.
Because of them. A large rock fell on my mate and crushed him.
Demia feels that Darian needs to hear the actual consequences so he can't talk his way out of it.
Yeah, can you now let me down so I can actually talk to him?
I let him down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at May, the bard, and go, just let me deal with it. I feel like just
Does Dorian say that to Vixen?
yes.
Okay.
I got into this mess. I just look at it. Right, just
21.
leave these guys alone. Leave these
Darren.
guys alone.
Darren, does a 21 hit your armor class?
Yes, of course it hits me.
Okay, Vixen just punched you in the face. Vixen just punched Darian in the face.
For fuck's sake!
Listen to me right now. You are not in control of this situation. Do you see that crater over there? Do you see that hole in the ground? That is your fault. Do you see these people here? Do you see them? They have lost their home because of what you did. You are not talking your way out of this situation that you have gotten us into because you just wanted to play with your little toys, with your little explosives.
Agamida says they should fight.
By the way, Agamida, it's your turn technically.
Right, it is technically.
Governor, by any chance, could you hold your turn so I can respond?
I must interject. This is a classic conflict resolution problem in my tribe. One kills a mate, the other mate is angered, and there is a ritual combat to resolve the dispute. It's very simple to resolve.
Well, well, how about we try to avoid any more death? Haven't we all had enough death for one night? Could we try some conflict resolution that doesn't involve people dying? That would be fantastic.
Well, if you may have missed, but someone already died, so the seal has been broken on that one.
That is.
It doesn't mean we need to make the hole any wider.
Well, that you smooths and fur skins, resolve your problems your way, and Agamida will resolve her problems her way.
Don't lump me with you by by not including me. Please don't lump me in with you.
Saigon, you are my apprentice.
I'm sorry?
Oh, scale skins must work together. This is the order of the world. And working together means fighting, of course.
Vixen, help me, please. I don't want to be here. Just toss me, throw me anywhere else that's not here.
If you do not work with me, I will have to fight you in order to resolve the dispute.
So I like look back at the the were badger that's again seems to be in charge and ask, listen, there's nothing that no one thing that I can say right now that's going to make everything better. I'm not going to insult you by saying that I can make things better overnight. What I would hope is that we can find a resolution to this problem. And Vixen like looks very pointedly at Darian without any more bloodshed, without the loss of any more life. And I understand that we haven't given you any reason to trust us. I understand that we are, as a group, the cause of the, putting it mildly, problem. I asking for, I suppose, mercy and the opportunity to find a resolution to this problem, to this situation that does not require any more death. And then when she says any more death, she gestures at Dorian.
Okay. So I'm guessing Agamida, are you not going to do anything for any type of actions on your turn?
No, Agamida is not going to intervene. Like she knows how the other people in the team tend to work. She's just kind of, she doesn't want to get bogged down in arguments. She's like, if there's a fight, you know where I am on that.
So that means it's now Darian's turn, and we'll figure out I'll figure out how the honey badger responds after Darian's turn and after Sidon's turn. Basically, when it comes to the honey badger's turn, that's when I'll make the decision.
Um,
It's now Darian's
Yeah.
turn.
Such a good
Yeah.
thing that it's not Sachi anytime soon.
just Dorian's going after being punched, like Vixen. No, no, fuck that shit. Sidon,
Eh?
buddy,
Yeah?
if this doesn't go well, read my notebook, please.
Understood?
Starts walking. Yeah, walks there, 15 feet. Turns to Colton. Go, Colton.
Yes.
Do you mind helping me? You know, meet meet the consequences of my actions.
How so?
Stop this one from intervening, pointing to Vixen.
It depends on how stupid what you want to do is.
Eliza,
Yep.
can Dorian go on his knees, cast ensnaring strike on himself, and willingly fail the saving throw to allow,
I will love it.
kind of to put himself into kind of bind him to the ground. Like he's gonna go on his knees and just use ensnaring strike to bind himself.
Okay. I'll do that because I'm going to point out that you're bound.
Yeah.
The honey badger's just watching you right now. Do you say anything after you do this?
No. Like Dorian unknowingly killed a village.
Well, you don't know how many you killed. You know you killed at least one person. But yeah.
Yay, murder.
This is something you sometimes need to be careful about where you do things. And
Also, I also hold on one second. Do I need to roll? I also while the strain target takes at the start of its turn. Okay, start of my next turn. I take 1d6 damage.
okay, Biden, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. First off, do we know the number of casualties as they look to the werebadger?
3. 3 of us have died, including my mate.
Is there no other way to resolve this, like rebuilding, clearing the debris, giving the dead a proper burial?
Roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion. He's not gonna respect. Oh no.
Advantage.
With advantage?
No, don't give advantage to save me if
I
No,
think
it's not
that's
because
what
of
you're
that. It's
doing.
because of the things that Vixen and Agamida said earlier.
Good.
And
14!
even if I
That
don't know
was
if
not a
it's
natural.
guilty,
That
I
was
will
not
give
a natural one.
Let me roll something on my end.
That was not a natural one.
Like, seriously, it was not to save you. It was literally because I was going to say that before, so I didn't roll, but I just
Okay.
a little long.
Okay.
Because I took a dramatic pause. Okay.
Could have said dramatic pause before I
before that your roll popped up, I thought, okay, well maybe because of what Vixen did, maybe the DC's gonna be low. Like, oh, not that low. Okay.
Not that low. It's not under the ground, let's be honest. It's not under the ground.
Let me take a picture really quickly.
Uh-oh.
I'm just glad it wasn't a natural one.
Let me take a picture really quickly.
You need proof for this roll?
Oh yeah, I want you to see this because I want you to see exactly what I rolled. Because I rolled this physically.
I have a bad feeling. 19.
There is one way.
As that's the end of your turn. If you have that, you do nothing else.
They don't feel like they can do anything else without getting the others of this tribe involved in violence.
I'm going to have. Okay, it is now the turn of.
Was that another one that just popped in?
That's another lot of them.
That's
popped
another.
in.
That's another. Oh yeah, we were not winning this if we decided to go for combat.
No, you could have won it.
Yeah,
Could we?
Yes.
Yeah.
But probably not as tough as we think.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is 16 were badgers!
Yeah, me and Agamda could probably take at least half of them ourselves.
And I remind you, they are that were creatures are infamously strong.
Not all are equally as strong.
No, but it's still terrifying.
I actually sent them to the wrong layer. Give me a second. I put them on map layer instead of token layer.
I'm sorry. Sorry, who did you send to the map where?
All those tokens I just made appear.
Yeah, oh, okay. I forgot there's a difference between map player and GM player. Can you tell I'm not that experienced?
Okay. They all move. Well, these two move a little bit closer to. There. And the others just move a little bit closer in. As it is now Colton's turn. Are you going to do anything before what happens on the Honey Badger's turn, Colton?
You're muted, Necro.
Necro?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. So yeah, I'm kind of debating that because like Colton could say a few things here because he can relate to like the idea of like losing someone like that in his life, out of your life. The issue is though, Colton can't actually say anything about it because his patrons.
Yep.
Yeah. So Colton's like gonna be sitting there like trying not to think.
Okay, it is the honey badger's turn then. The honey badger walks over to Darian.
There's only one other way than death.
As they reel their head back and bite Darian deep on the shoulder. I need to roll this attack with advantage.
Well, let's be honest. I'm restrained, so I don't think my dex should be added to my AC.
Restraint means they get advantage on the attack.
That's true.
Actually, no. Restraint means that if they hit, they auto crit.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's a hit, it's a crit.
But I don't think that's what they're doing this for.
Okay. That's a 24. That hits.
Yeah.
Darian, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Bad job.
Oh wow!
Not 20.
Is this a thing he can actually willfully fail?
You can choose to willfully fail this if you want.
I'm gonna say no. I'm
Otherwise,
gonna
she's
say
just biting
no.
you. Okay, then she's gonna bite you again.
Well, the only reason why I say no is that it's a nat 20 on a con save, and con is your body resisting it.
Yeah. So here comes another one.
Yes, but it's also a curse. Also
That's another
24.
bite. So another Constitution save. And I also roll the
Also,
2 damage
also-
that you get from this.
Yeah, how much damage did I take from that, by the way?
Let's see. From the first one, the damage is.
Usually natural
Okay.
attacks are weaker than weapon attacks. Sometimes.
You'd think that.
Well, it's a
Alright,
natural
that-
crit.
Also, it's a honey badger. You see what these things can do. I don't know why I talk to myself like that.
I do the same sometimes. It is normal.
Is it?
The first attack did okay. Wait, no, it's backstab. Oh, yeah, so yeah, it'd be 37.
37?
37.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Okay, then the second time you don't even get
One
to roll.
second. I think you do.
No, I'm saying you don't get to. Wait, do you get to roll for? Yeah, you still get to roll for Constitution. Roll your Constitution save.
Also, my spell goes now, so I'm no longer restrained.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't matter, but con. $21.
You can choose to take the lower one if you want. I will allow that.
Can I be honest? No, I'm going for 21.
Okay. So after the 2 attacks, you're down, and if you make, remember, she's biting you.
If you want, we can just do this where I'm constantly keeping him stable while they're trying to turn him. Because honestly, this feels like it's just gonna keep going until he's turned.
Oh, I get that. If it was any other role, yeah, it's con. Like, I'm playing
Turned or
by.
dead.
It's either turn or death. And honestly, I don't think if your luck keeps going like this, I don't think we'll have the spell slots to keep going.
And she's gonna bite you again. Does an 11 hit?
This is why you don't pick up.
Technically, no.
They are prone though.
Oh wait, no, that was
no,
with a.
I was on my knees. It's up
Necro,
to
you
you
have
if
any
you think that's
warlock?
prone or not.
What?
Necro, you have any warlock bullshit that can make him fail Constitution saves?
Doesn't Hex do that?
Oh, actually, yeah, I could hex him to give him disadvantage. Yeah. So just I think like after the second bite, like I think I was just gonna hex him just to make sure that
Okay,
he
and
doesn't die from this.
one more Constitution save, and also two death savings. You lost 2 death saves.
Yeah. At this point,
Yeah.
I'll kind of like walk over to Sidon and just say, "Can you just make sure they don't? Just make sure they don't kill."
So today we're going to be having.
Oh wait, no, wait. I would have got up to. He would have taken me down with the second one.
Fuck's sake.
Anyway, I'll roll con.
Okay, you fail. It was a DC 15.
Okay, cool.
And after that bite, I'm just gonna go in, just so he doesn't die. Because I'm assuming at this point initiative would be over. Yeah.
Initiative's
Yeah,
over.
because this would be my second death saving throw because the orcish endurance thing.
Yeah.
Would have put me
Okay.
to 1.
About this time that you'd start hearing weird noises from the house.
Come on, let's get you back up. Five healing.
Now, you all still owe us one other thing.
We could attempt to.
Actually, as he says that, as he says that, I go, no, I owe you something else. These guys didn't do anything.
Are you sure about this, Darian?
Can we let him finish speaking first? Nodding towards the Badger Boy.
We need a new home.
I mean, if that's all that's needed, I could really honestly help. And honestly, I don't care if it's you that actually did this. I just don't want you to get in trouble like this and have to do it all on your own.
Do you want us to help rebuild, or do you want help relocating? I'm only asking for clarity on what you're asking. I'm not refusing, just to be clear.
When a home is destroyed, you find a new one. You bury the ones you lost, and move on.
I'll see what I can do to get the bodies ready and properly buried.
Okay.
The old home becomes a graveyard.
Though unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the charges in this thing have gone down to, well, 2, thanks to a certain someone. Looks
Who is
to,
currently running amok inside the house, by the way.
no.
So I'll walk over to this person and just say, "Okay, I understand." And by the way, my name is Vixen, and I promise you that we will make this as right as we can.
And the honey badger is going to close their eyes and shift, and you see how do I describe them? You see a androgynous looking person who has blue skin, whose hair looks like it belongs to the wind.
Huh. I, I don't know why I thought this, but I didn't think Genasi could actually be turned to lycanthropy. I don't know why I thought that, but
I am Cirrus.
Oh,
What was the name of that
Cirrus.
town we came from?
Are you talking about where we have our estate, Cardilos?
No, the smaller town where we sent the family.
About how much time has passed since everyone woke up?
20 minutes.
It's about this time that you see Sachi running out the back of the house, arms flailing around like limp noodles at her side, chittering in draconic, like little snippets of draconic, abyssal, dwarven, celestial, sylvan, and woodland creature, making absolutely no sense, just kind of zigzagging back and forth, running sideways.
how did. I'm too far away from that.
Was that close enough for Vixen to hear it?
Yes.
You're right next to
Okay.
the house.
All right, so Vixen just kind of takes a second to rolls her eyes, just presses the bridge of her nose between her thumb and middle finger, takes a deep breath, looks back at Cirrus and asks, "Is can we pick up this? Can we work out more of the details in the morning? Um, I think we would all do better with working out the details on a full night's sleep. Do
Agamida can deal with Sachiko.
Says you, I've got plans I want to test out.
do all of you need accommodations? Could we at least help? Do you at least need help with that for the night?
We will sleep in the trees tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, Cirrus will we'll talk more in the morning.
Mhm.
In the meantime, if you don't mind, I will get him inside, and we will keep him alive.
For those wondering how the name is spelled, this. It's literally like the cloud.
And
Wow.
like the bastard from Pokemon Platinum.
No, that's Cyrus.
You're
With a
telling me an
Y.
R changes that? You're telling me an extra R changes that?
Well, the I to a Y does.
I need to look something up here now.
Is the difference between later and latter is one
Yeah.
T.
I always thought that I always thought it was an I, not a Y.
No, it's a Y.
After a bit of Sachi zigzagging around the house, kind of haphazardly, she just sort of stops. And you can kind of see that she's waking up properly now.
Okay, I'll like give Colton a look and just ask, give me a hand with this idiot. And then you just carry Dorian inside and put him back to bed.
To be fair, if you guys hadn't talked Cirrus down, she would have killed Darian.
Yeah, that's
If it was a one-on-one fight,
Well, Darian wasn't wearing armor, and she hits like a tank.
Agamida says Darian should fight his own battles.
okay.
Does-
You know what? Fine, I'll go.
A corridor? Just
Yours,
Sachi's just
yours
kind
like-
of wobbling a bit, notices hurt people, sees
Just-
lots of strange furry people, and is
All
just
of you.
confused in general.
Where's the aperture gaze on this sheet?
So as you all go to sleep for the night, and the panels of the sky move, allowing the inner sun to shine,
Sachi will heal some people. Still
You
no
wake up-
clue what happened.
you see that all the were badgers are now things like elves, humans, tieflings, and Asimar. And Genasi.
You had to include Tiefling in there, didn't you?
Did the tiefling or the Asimar get any of the celestial or abyssal gibberish
Yes.
that Sachi was spouting?
I'm pretty sure you could catch some of the Draconic too. If I wasn't all the way at the crater, then realizing, you know what? No, I'm too tired for this. In the morning,
And Cirrus is back at the door, knocking.
Sachi will
I'll
let
go
them
to
in.
it.
okay, yeah, you do that. Okay.
Cirrus?
Mate killer.
Do you want to talk outside or inside?
Inside if you wish.
Come on.
What you wish?
I'll make room as Sidon goes outside. Sees the
Sachi will
Tiefling.
make breakfast for everyone, including the other lycanthrope peoples.
The other
It's-
15 former, well, currently no longer transformed were badgers.
Bear badger. Bear badger.
Breakfast for everyone.
On the roof. By the window, there's like a little hook. Demeter, so you can put that Demeter's breakfast on the hook.
I had one roll to see how many of them survived.
Okay.
It was a lot, wasn't it?
Rolled 15.
Okay.
Oh, out of 18.
So,
15.
Well,
Alright.
technically
So-
15 plus Cirrus was always going to survive.
Oh,
Cirrus,
Yeah.
what do you need me to do to help with finding you a new home?
Well, we can't stay here anymore. The dangers of the forest are not exactly something we're good at dealing with without our seat, without transforming. And after last night, it will be a while before two panels are in the sky again.
If you need a place to stay, General can help you get that sorted out.
Cirrus looks at you with a side eye when you say General.
I don't really trust the Empire, General.
Fair
so
enough.
what does your seat? What do you need for a seat?
A place where we can be safe during the day and hunt at night.
Right. So
My
classic.
question
So
is,
classic. So classic nocturnal lair.
what's worth hunting in this area? If I may ask, the strongest creature that you know of. Just asking because we might want to neutralize the threat.
That isn't a rock.
The strongest
We've
creature in
seen
the
we've
nearby
seen the
area.
rock, the flying bird creature. We've seen that one. We're not interested in that one at
To
the
be fair,
moment.
you're a bit away from where the rock was.
Yes,
You're outside the rock's territory.
yes, that we're past that. But what's local?
Well, you have the normal things like wild boar, and you have some not so normal things like a pack of griffins that live in the area.
Griffins does sound interesting. Plenty of trophies.
And of course, there's the cave nearby that we avoid.
And what is in this cave?
A basilisk.
If we could take out that
Basilisk sounds good.
if we could take out that basilisk, could the cave be your new seat?
It could.
That's what Agamida calls a win-win.
The only issue is the
Agamida learned
petrification.
it from a human.
Sorry. You want us to? Agorida, that's not a fucking solution.
A basilisk would provide trophies and would strengthen us. Its flesh would be rich in nutrients. As Agamida said, win-win.
Meanwhile, I'm just out here trying to use the aperture gaze to clear debris and find the dead.
Mm-hmm. It takes
See
a while,
this?
but you're able to find the 3 dead bodies in time.
Okay.
Cirrus? Cirrus,
Yes.
what is that basilisk lair the only suitable place? And as I've tried to be respectful in accepting my punishment, try and be respectful to the rest of my group who, despite my desire, will help me to try and fix this mess.
The only other place that's possibly suitable is possibly even more dangerous than the basilisk. The ant's den.
A treant.
No. The ant's den.
And as an E-N-T, den.
And as an A-N-T.
A-N-T, right, yes. Hmm.
A-N-T.
Ant?
They're everywhere.
So
Ants?
Cirrus, what do you actually need?
It's that's defensible during the daytime.
So say that again, Eliza. I didn't hear it.
Place that's defensible during the daytime.
Okay, then does it need to be the ant place, or will the basilisk place suffice?
The basilisk cave would suffice as a seat.
Right.
Well,
What
it's,
what type of creature is a basilisk?
Well, the
Is it
fairy tale.
is it a monstrosity?
The giant snake.
Well,
Petrification lizard.
The fairy tale saying it turns you to stone, and you need an organ to turn back. Sarah, do you have any way of turning us back if one of us is turned to stone if we get the right parts?
Would you have that too?
Demir was answering, so they had any way to, unpetrify us if we can kill the basilisk and get its organs.
I think our healer does.
With a little bit of work, I can turn the Lotus Molotovs into a risky
Okay.
cure.
I've just looked it up. A basilisk is a monstrosity.
Mhm.
Monstrosity is my favorite enemy.
I think
Cirrus goes to the door and calls out,
Red, do you know how to cure petrification?
as you see a tabaxi that was a member of the Werebadgers. I forgot to mention this one. Comes swinging out of the tree and lands nearby.
Sachi will start distributing the breakfast to the others in the trees.
Side, once grabbing the bodies, Side will let the others know that I've set them to the side and they can prepare them however they wish. Before coming back to the house.
We wish to know if Franz Red knows how to cure petrification, correct?
Yes, that would be it would be helpful for us to be able to do this.
It has come up in my studies.
That wasn't fair, JD.
What
That wasn't fair, JD.
What studies? Sorry, I just got the bodies back. What's going on?
We're gonna go kill a basilisk.
What do I know what a basilisk is?
Yes.
I know.
I do. Can I roll? Because it's a monstrosity, and that's my favorite enemy.
Well, you would have advantage on rolling for whichever you choose, either Arcana and Nature.
I'll go for nature.
Okay, you know what a basilisk is.
Okay. Basilisk.
I didn't roll for yours as well.
I am not rolling well today.
Tachi, Sidon, you both have vague concepts of what a basilisk might be?
Isn't that the thing that turns you
Petrification
to
lizard.
stone? Or is that the cockatrice?
Cockatrices and
That's the
basilisks
petrification
both.
bird. We're talking about the petrification lizard.
Ah,
Well, can maybe the guy who hunts these things, as he takes out a textbook, a hunting textbook about this, and flips it to a page all about basilisks, go over the basilisk.
that's better.
Cole
I may-
did worse than both of us.
If I may,
I have no idea.
If I may go over what the fuck a basilisk is.
Vixen is just Vixen is so like done with Darian, but still looks up at him and goes, "Yes, Darian, please enlighten us."
Thank you. Right. A basilisk, unlike a cockatrice, so you are correct, a cockatrice can turn you into stone, turns you into stone via its gaze. How, okay? They are cold-blooded, as they are a lizard, which means that they have to spend some time during every morning, bathing in sunlight to warm themselves up. During this period of time, they're at the most vulnerable. It would also mean it would have to leave its nest in order to do this. We do not want to fight it in its lair, where
Picture this.
where there are single file tunnels that it can gaze at us at the same time. Everyone with me so far?
Aim for the eyes.
Yes.
No, do not aim for the eyes. I'll go over that in a moment. So, firstly, Sirius, do you need can we have the corpse of the basilisk by any chance? Or do you
We have no,
wish for it?
we have no need for the corpse of the basilisk.
Okay.
Yes.
We just require a place to stay. Our seat was destroyed.
That's fine. So, we need to make a decision here. Okay? And this is a decision for all of us. The reason why I say don't go for the eyes is this. The eyes can be very useful. Either for their magical properties or for ourselves or for selling them up. So as a group, and this isn't me doing my usual profiteering, this is me legitimately asking, do we want to go for the eyes to take out its ability to kill the stuff, to turn us to stone, or do we want to potentially try and retrieve the eyes?
Well, just a clarification is for it whatever potion or cure would be needed to reverse the basilisk petrification. Are the eyes a component in that concoction?
No, from what I understand, it's requires 1 second. To get rid of the petrification, I believe it requires something on the lines of greater restoration.
Well,
You need the high level. I believe there are some other spells which might be able to do it.
well, to make a potion from it, as Runred speaks up, you would need possibly the fluids of the gullet.
There we go.
Question.
Yep.
It points to Sachiko's
If it has
Sachiko's
eggs, you can get the egg.
Sachiko's flower staff. Would the flowers that we used in our first encounter with a petrification-like status not help in this case?
Oh yes, as Mita's flowers are part of the thing that you're required for undoing the petrification.
So the flowers themselves wouldn't. That's great.
There are
Um,
different types of petrification in the world.
I personally feel if it better get rid of the eyes. Magic stuff is neat and all, but not useful for all stone.
That's fair. Before we make the final decision, this is I'm not trying to profiteer. I'm trying to just tell you guys the facts here. Each eye is worth 1,000 gold pieces, roughly.
The sensible part of me is saying that we get rid of the eyes or use a mirror.
So that kind of goes into what I was going about my next thing. If you're not taking out the eyes, the general strategy is to either avert your eyes because it's eye contact specifically that turns you. It's not its gaze, it's eye contact.
Ah, okay. So
And then the other thing is if I've never hunted them before, but I am aware that individuals who do hunt these actively do like wool polish shields to a mirror to be a mirror to stop the gaze. I don't know how effective it is at reflecting the gaze back at it. That I don't know because they're only rumors. There's no defined. Do we know this?
okay, but that is the first part of that information is very useful. That I was from what you had described, it sounded like merely being caught in its gaze meant that you're petrified, but it's eye contact. All right, that makes this, I think, easier. We just don't make eye contact.
Sachi kind of raises her arm and like tries to get people's attention.
Yes.
I can use fog cloud, and I can also cause darkness. We can just like cover its head with that.
I just realized I'm probably going to be a liability if I transform and get that one form. And potentially a Gambit as well.
Wait, I remember to use
her
the
eyes closed.
push to talk when I was talking.
No, you said it.
Okay. I'm still getting used to the push to talk.
It could be useful, but the only problem we have there is that affects us as well.
I'm willing to make one attempt to try to get its eyes, to preserve the eyes.
Sorry, correction there. Sorry, because I've just read its thing. If it sees its reflection within 30 feet of it in bright light, it mistakes itself for a rival and targets itself with its gaze. So it can petrify itself with a mirror if it sees its own reflection.
But that would that would still ruin the eyes, though.
It would ruin the eyes, yes. However,
that is a statue that we can include.
And you could also, in theory, depetrify the eyes if you figured out how to depetrify them.
Again, I have an idea. Let's see. What do I have in my bag? What do I have in my bag? As they're just going through their bag, tossing things out. Let's see, this. Keep going. Keep going.
Well, I am prepared to make an attempt to slay the basilisk and preserve the eyes. However, one attempt, the moment if we are not immediately successful at subduing and slaying the beast, while keeping its eyes intact, we should immediately switch to a posture of disabling the eyes. But I am leaning more towards just getting rid of the eyes.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
Because the priority is making these people whole. And while it would be nice to turn a hefty profit in the process, these people are the priority.
With my speed, I could run in and try and put a blindfold around the basilisk fast. On the first turn of playing.
I don't know if that would work.
So I do have an idea.
The idea of blindfolding it would work. However, I don't know if you could get a blindfold on it.
So,
like autonomy, like Dory's just going to draw a shit basilisk and just kind of point out that like the head doesn't really have anywhere that a blindfold can go on.
What if I climb onto its back and just hold the blindfold over its eyes?
Spikes.
I can take some spikes.
So I do have an idea. Does anyone happen to have a mirror?
I don't. Does anyone have a shield?
Pulls out a few mirrors from her makeup.
Auntie just gonna kind of raise her arm again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have an idea that might work.
Yeah.
She points in an arbitrary direction. You can't see it, but she's pointing at the mist of darkness that's Colburn. I can have Colburn use darkness on it, then walk in and blind it if you need it, like throw a huge cloth over its head or something, because he has blind sight and can just see through the darkness.
What do you mean by cloth over its head? Do you mean like a bag
Cover the
situation
eyes with physical objects. Just cover the eyes.
So, or just ignore.
Put a basket over its head.
Yeah,
So
that
just
would work too.
A bag would work. A bag would work. A blindfold wouldn't, just based on the way that a basilisk looks.
Well, I'm just saying that we can have it not be able to see. We can catch it off guard while it's sunning itself, and then we can use one of my summons that can see even when it's pitch black to blind the thing for us, so that
Also,
we don't have to worry about the eyes at all.
these things aren't blinding it. So magical blindness doesn't necessarily stop the petrifying gaze.
That it was what I was going to ask because I temporarily I can have the ability to see in magical darkness, but if if the does this petrifying gaze even pierce magical darkness?
No, it needs. So it's an ability it activates. Now,
if it meets your gaze, it will use it.
yes. Now, what I am not aware of is if it can just keep the ability activated if it knows it's blind, magically speaking. Obviously, in darkness, that's something else because you can't see it. You can't see the eyes. But blindness in the case of like some kind of magical blindness means it can't see its eyes. I don't know if it could just keep the ability going indefinitely, and then if you catch the gaze, it will turn you to stone.
I have a question. As we
Yes.
said, we can attempt to unpetrify the eyes, but we're thinking too accurately here. What if we petrify it and take the head?
The problem is if we petrify it, to unpetrify it, we need to. The most effective way of doing it is to get fluid to get a fluid that's inside the gullet. He looks at Cirrus, which I believe if it becomes petrified, that fluid doesn't work.
Plus, I think my mum told me once if you're petrified and you get broken, you can't unpetrify the broken person then.
It's. I think it's more. You can unpetrify the broken bits. It's just then it becomes flesh that's separated from the body.
I was about to say if you can't petrify something that's if you can't unpetrify something that's broken, that would just defeat the purpose of trying to carve out the eyes.
Yeah. I think our best strategy, honestly, is probably to do a quick scouting of its lair, find where it suns itself, wait for it to go back to sunning itself, and we just all fire in. Everyone who can fire at range, fire into it at range. They're not necessarily the toughest creatures in the world. They just have a very nasty ability.
I can do the scouting,
Then,
depending on what I transform into.
I know you guys might not be trusting me right now, and that's fair enough, but this is what I'm good at. I'm happy to go. I'm happy for Colton to come with me. If anyone else thinks they're just as stealthy, just as good at sneaking and not being seen, you can come with me. But objectively speaking, me and Colton are the best suited for this task.
Sachi's gonna ask if this is a situation where she would have to go to sleep again. Like, would this be like an overnight deal thing?
I was about to ask.
Possibly.
I was about to ask, what's the estimated time of arrival between here and the here in the cave?
Looks over at Cirrus.
It's about a half a day's journey from here.
Okay, so we go there. We travel there. We set up a base camp near, roughly near to where the basilisk is. We do the scouting. We find out where it suns itself. We set up an ambush for when it suns itself. We attack it. Hopefully, most of our range attacks will either take it out or put it into such a condition where it looks at Demeter and Andromeda and goes, where you two can hopefully finish it swiftly.
Also, I'm curious. Looks at looks at Sidon and Sachi. Uh, do we have any spells that can just put the thing to sleep?
Uh,
Maybe we're think. I mean, if we could just incapacitate, put it to sleep, that might even make things easier. Or even I don't know.
I do have one spell.
Which is?
Give me when I can prepare it. It's called Snare. I can basically make a snare trap, and it'll just become restrained if it fails.
So yeah, in theory, once it goes away from sunning, you could set up the snare trap. I'm probably going to use the same spell I used
I can turn it into a
last
mouse,
night.
and then we can chuck it up into the air as far as we can.
Do not turn it into a mouse. Do not turn it into a mouse. Do not do that.
I may be funny, but no.
But how does that plan sound?
I think this is definitely this is definitely a good starting point. Go get to the area, set up camp, do some get some more information about its routine, and then we can go from there.
Also need to mention, has a pretty poisonous bite to it as well.
I've got lesser restoration on call.
Not that type of poisoning. It's not a weakening poison. It's more of a damaging poison.
Well, I'm still here.
I'm not saying great restoration, your restorative spells won't be helpful. It's just making you aware it's not that kind of poison.
It's more venomous and less toxin.
Yeah.
Okay, then, let's see. I'll move this to here. How many people can I protect with this? Oh. Shit. I don't want to play favorites with this. We've got multiple frontliner people. I don't want to play favorites here.
Yeah, I don't think I can put them to sleep with a spell.
And same here.
All right. Well, let's Well, it seems like we have a plan. So, I guess today's plan for today is get everyone ready to move and get to the basilisk lair before sundown.
Oh, and at Cirrus?
Yes.
I noticed a few of your tribe are of infernal descent.
Yes.
I hate to request anything, but after this, I might have a request for one of them, if it's at all possible.
If you help us with this, we will be receptive to any questions you might have.
I hate to be the.
Very well, thank you. Okay. Okay, day's not getting any brighter. It's actually getting lower. Let's get going already. As they pick up both their rifles, holding holding one on each shoulder, and starts walking out the door.
Okay. Yeah, got me to follow us.
Okay.
Vixen will make herself maximally available to do anything that Cirrus needs done, whether it's like helping to dig graves or helping other people pack up.
Okay.
So she will help whoever she can help.
You get things packed up. You get the 3 people that were killed buried, which include a young-looking gnome girl, a human guy, and a really large dragonborn man.
Huh.
Whom,
Honestly, a gnome as a werebadger, that sounds accurate.
whom Cirrus caresses the face of before you bury the dragonborn man.
Let's get going.
Because that one was her mate.
Yeah. So I'm just realizing that means they're also not a natural born werebadger.
Well, the dragonborn man was not, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only one of them that was the natural born is Cirrus.
Wait, so they've all been bitten by her?
Yeah, by choice.
You know, more power to you.
How many of them nuked her home before having to join her colony?
You can find more if you ask questions.
We don't have the daylight.
True, but you can ask questions while you walk.
Oh, wait, she's coming with us?
Yes.
Yeah,
So she will pack up the house.
Yeah, that was my understanding. The way I understood it is that it's going to be us and all the werebadgers getting into the area of the basilisk lair, and then set up camp near there. And then Dorian, Colton, and maybe 1 or 2 other people will go on recon to see when the basilisk comes out to sun itself, where exactly it suns itself, and then develop a plan from there.
It should at the very least do it in the morning.
So
at the very
Cirrus,
least.
question. Are any one of your tribe named Stoffel by any chance?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay, just making sure.
Sachi's reasonably sneaky if you don't wake her up suddenly until after the after effects of reconnecting with the network fade.
Does that happen like a laptop turns off, then turns back on, or reboots everything?
Yeah, kind of, but the reason why it keeps affecting Sachi weirdly and why she keeps acting like a bloody lunatic is because she has a fairly poor grasp of herself. So it's like having like imagine like 100 people in a room all talking at once, but you're not sure whose voice is yours or which voice is like the guy across the room from you. And this is happening all the time. If she gets like suddenly woken up, she'll try to like hear her own voice, like hear the voice inside her head that's her voice, but it gets drowned out by all the other people's voices.
I am so glad I had this map almost made just in case.
Oh, you had a plan for if we encountered this thing.
Yes, because I thought there was a slim chance you might come to a peaceful arrangement.
Well, I'm
If
glad we got to
Sachi
the peaceful
woke up
arrangement.
normally, Sachi's actually highly persuasive.
Yep.
Never enough.
So it could have been a situation where Sachi could have shown if she didn't get freaked out by waking up suddenly.
So
Also, just-
we're going to take a quick 15-minute break so that way I can go to the bathroom,
Okay.
Alright.
and then we'll continue from at the Basilisk Cave. Although you can, when we get back, you can ask questions while walking.
Okay.
1. Say hi, everyone. We're back.
We're back, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
And since we're back,
Hello.
as you're walking, you can talk with Cirrus or any of the other badgers. But I'm going to be moving us over to the new map.
Demi doesn't really have much to say outside of pleasantries. So Demi is talking to random people, but it's nothing, important.
I am so glad I had this map nearly completed. All I did really quickly while we were talking, after the entire time we were talking previously before we went to break, was I was adding all the shading.
Ah, looks nice. So about, let me know when we're about 30 minutes away. I've got an idea, but I need some space as well.
You eventually get to where you wanted to set up a camp, about half an hour journey away from the cave. And as you set up camp, Cirrus makes it so all the other werebadgers are, comfortable. Because they just had to walk for half a day.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to have make the carriage maximally available for people to put their stuff in, or any
Right.
older people to ride in the carriage that I'm driving.
Once we're at a location, Demi would go off and look for, indications of where the basilisk lays traditionally in the
No!
morning.
Demeter! Please! Don't I say please don't.
Well,
If I may,
We don't want the basilisk knowing we're here.
Wouldn't it be in its cave right now?
Do you want to risk it?
Darian,
What?
what's its main source of prey, actually?
Anything that it can turn into a stone that it can eat.
Even flying creatures.
It probably wouldn't go for flying creatures because it's hard to get eye contact with them.
You see Sidon smiling.
Doesn't mean it can't.
Yes, but to be fair, why wouldn't we take this chance? Or specifically, why wouldn't I take this chance? Give me a moment to get farther away from here, and I can start searching.
Go ahead.
If you want, I
Do
can
whatever,
come with
man.
you to the location, to the lair of the basilisk when it's time to fight.
Just make sure none of you follow me. It's gonna be very painful if you're near me. And I'm hoping I can get this right. As they run off the opposite direction for a good 15 minutes, 30 feet walking, they stop for a bit, and I'd like to try and force a change.
Okay, make me a roll.
Okay then. Let's see, D100 or the con and wisdom saves.
Con and wisdom saves first.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Let's see. Constitution save, that is a 24.
Okay.
Oh, that is an 8.
What? How
many charges?
Yes. Do you currently have?
Let's see, currently 3, two of which I think I use the decanter for putting out the fires, and one of which for using cure wounds on Darian.
Okay, that would put that kind of modifier on there. Just shy. I'll let you roll one more time.
Okay, for wisdom?
Yes, but remember, it'll take more longer. It'll just double the amount of time that it takes for you to try and transform.
Okay, so the pain will last longer. Good. 18!
Okay. You're able to force a transformation. Roll a d100.
50. Okay, that is a stable change. Good.
Is that one of the ones we've already done?
This is the most stable change we've ever done.
Yes.
It's just plain wings.
Yes.
Let's see. I should. Yeah, 41 to 60 is stable.
Okay, yep, we got this one already. As you feel the pain of the wings bursting through your back, like always, when you take this forward.
Yeah, and take to the skies. Oh, that fucking hurts. I need to see if I can reduce that. Let's see.
As you fly over towards the cave, you see a large basilisk sunning on the cliff top overlooking the cave.
Fuck, you sneaky bastard. Once I find it and make a mental note, I'll fly back.
As you start flying back, it's around the time that it starts climbing down the side of the cliffs, and then crawls back into the cave.
Yeah, once it starts crawling back in, I have a little bit of time left. They could, be safer, and they'll start heading back.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see his Sidon with wings landing down on the ground. Okay, I found it. It usually hides above the caves.
That's good to know. We'll have to lure it to a vulnerable position.
The stunning is the vulnerable position.
And that's the problem. It's on top of the cave.
Was there
Did you see? Did you see anywhere to hide up there?
Well, I mean, to be fair, how many people generally look up to the top of the cave, to the top cliff of the cave?
Was there another higher position over the cave? Over that cliff it was on?
On the cliff that it was on is at the edge of a plateau.
Okay.
Chances are, no. I mean, it's a plateau. It's pretty much just a singular upside down bowl.
As Seer speaks up, well, it wasn't always a plateau. One of the lords of the Federation decided to cut the mountain in half.
Why?
So that way he could take the mountain and turn it into his house.
Darian?
Does anyone know illusionary magic?
Let me take a look.
It doesn't need to be powerful.
Also, Darian, I'm starting to see your side of anarchism now.
I have an idea of how to get the thing down from its sunspot and hurt it a lot.
No. This works. Can anyone use just any minor illusion stuff?
Nope.
Just give me a sec. I have a lot of stuff I have to look through.
and then I'm going.
I have major image.
That could work. Basilisks aren't smart.
I also have pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics, no. Basilisks aren't smart. Could you create like bushes? With the major image? Like,
Just
did you
a
make
moment,
some?
I'm still looking to see what I have. I might have a better option.
And then I'm going to turn to Cirrus. Go, Cirrus.
Yes.
Do your tribe have any way of manipulating the Earth?
Well, when we're transformed, we can dig through it.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Can we just use the stuff that got us into this mess and just blast it off the
No,
spot?
no. You
No.
might risk cave-ins. No, I was hoping maybe one of your tribe could move some earth to block off the entrance.
Well, the only one of us that can transform without the panels in the correct position is me.
That's good to know, Cirrus, but can your digging cause boulders to appear out of the ground to block an entrance?
If I had enough time, yes.
Oh, by time, does it mean you can set it up and then trigger it to happen?
Potentially.
Might work.
Might. However, I
Do what you're asking, and I can also do silent image, which is a 15-foot cube, as
Hello?
opposed to a 20.
yes.
Hello?
Sorry,
Yeah.
We can hear
sorry.
you.
Am I back? My internet just crashed for a second there.
Yes, you are
Okay.
back.
Did it crash the stream?
That's why I'm
Did it crash
checking
the
now.
stream?
You're still live. Hold on, I've got something to remove.
Yeah, the stream didn't crash. All good.
Good.
Cool beats.
But we did
Okay.
get some. But we did get a view by person.
Ah.
It's been taken
Can I-
care of.
Can I continue?
Yes.
Okay. I think our plan should be this. There's a main plan and then a backup plan. First thing first, create something maybe here of like a bush or something, or just something to block to make the basilisk not see us. They're not very smart. They probably won't realize it immediately. We don't need it to realize it very immediately.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
We hide in the illusion and fire into it. Cirrus, if you can block the entrance, block the entrance. If you can't block the entrance, those illusionary spells, can you cast more than one at a time?
No, I need to concentrate on it to maintain the image.
Okay, can anyone else use illusionary magic?
No, but I do have something that could potentially help.
Which is?
Vortex warp.
What does that do?
It transports things, potentially in the traps.
Forced motion. You can teleport that thing over there to that place over there.
Okay, it's useful, but it's not what. Basically, we need it to not go back into the lair once we get it out. So my idea was what is to either create an actual physical barrier, or again, because it's a bit stupid, create an illusionary barrier that it thinks it can't get out. So it thinks it has to stay and fight.
There is one more thing that I could potentially try.
Which is?
Web the entrance. If it wants to go in, it'll be a lot harder.
Sorry, do what, sorry?
Web.
Well, that'll work.
That sounds like an excellent way to slow down, obstruct, or even capture it.
Or catch it on fire.
So, is everyone up for this plan?
Well, what I wonder is why not set up the illusion to hide in up here, up top, where the basilisk will be sunning themselves?
How
Because
big was
if we're
the cliff face?
Or how tall?
How tall was it?
Yes, seeing how tall it was. The cliff face is about 30, 40 feet up.
right, so fighting it at range is, I mean, if we're up here, we'll still be at range, but if we have the illusion in place, then we would be at range, but at the same level as it. And if need be, we could run in and attack it and get into melee range. And if it does start to retreat down here, it's easier for us to go down than to go up to meet it.
Up to you. I personally think our best shot is being down below. The reason is the more is if it does try and get back in, the time we're taking to get down, it can get further in.
I can just jump down.
30. It's a 30-40 drop.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm tough.
That drop is nothing for me. Monk training. What can I
So
say?
where do we want to go?
I think me, Agameda, and Fixing up here. The rest over here. Since I think me, Agameda, and Fixing have the least amount of range options anyway.
That makes
It
sense.
would be wise to split us in a direction where it can't see both sides at once.
You've only got one illusion spell.
Exactly. That's the problem. Is we would need to be we would need to start out in the same place because we would need to be hidden from the basilisk so they wouldn't start looking at us. Now,
Well,
once we start the attack, then some of us will want to split up to split up its attention.
If you
if
if
if if we
go
have
on.
the illusion people here, and some people hiding up here without the illusion, the people up here could just wait until these guys have the attention.
That's
And
probably
then
the
we'll
best.
attack.
That's probably the best option if we want to split up into two groups.
I'll be honest, I'm not good at melee. I may have the equipment, but I'm not good at it.
Then I say
I
myself.
have an interesting idea. I have a spell called Resilient Sphere that I can cast, which is essentially an indestructible ball for as long as I can hold my concentration on it, that I can stick in the entrance to keep it from going back underground.
Once the illusion's not required, sure.
So
Might not be the best thing to stock for the battle, though.
Guys,
So
I think I think we already have our best plan. If we keep on talking about it, we're just going to go round and round in circles, going back to the exact same
Yeah.
solution.
Well, I'm just trying to help because you asked if someone could block the entrance somehow.
If you can block it, block it. It'd be great. If I'm being honest, I think the combination of me firing into it, Sidon firing into it. Colton, do you have a ranged option? Necro?
Necro.
You're muted again.
God damn it! And I'm used to this like flipping, just having to flip up and down. But yeah, so what did you say?
Does Colton have a ranged option?
Yes, I do. I have a bow.
Are you better at ranged or melee?
Half and half, really.
Okay. Would you rather be up top or down below?
Freezing. And I suppose up top.
Okay, then I think myself, Colton, Sidon, we go up top. I think everyone else goes down below. Does the attacking?
I have a question. Are basilisks weak to any particular element?
Nope,
Hmm.
they're not.
The element of surprise.
Element of surprise.
Well,
Okay,
everything's with an element of surprise.
Okay, who brought the commoner here? Get him out! Get him out!
So yeah,
Anyway,
and then everyone else go.
don't forget, I can summon 2 of my friends to help us as well, and they can do ranged attacks to help pile on the damage.
Fantastic. I also recommend Agomeda and Demeter. Have you got like I don't know javelins or something that you could throw?
Agamida is strictly a melee fighter.
Then
Pull-
throw your axe.
Pulls out some sticks. Javelin sticks.
Okay, Agomeda, throw the javelin.
I hand a couple 6 javelins.
Agamida will take your javelins, but just know that in the heat of battle, my rage will probably not permit me to
Agomeda?
think about much else.
Agomeda,
Let-
I like to think. I like to think we get along, don't we?
No, I don't think so. You're tolerable women.
Good, because then I'm gonna feel a lot better about saying this. At the start of the battle, you will throw the fucking javelin into the basilisk.
I will not do this, but I will take your advice as in the way it is intended.
If she ends up as stone, that is her own choice.
Agamida will have her eyes closed.
Why does that sound like a really bad thing?
Agomeda, if you fuck this up,
Agamida is the strongest fighter in our entire group. Agamida will win this fight and claim her trophy.
The mere
That is
sips up.
okay.
When you say you're the strongest fighter, to me, just sip some tea sarcastically.
Vixen, have you got
Sarcastic tea drinking. That's a new one.
Vixen? What ranged options do you have?
Vixen pulls out a sling and a pouch, a rather full pouch of pebbles.
Okay, then. In that case, then let's do this. Do we all know what we need to do?
Some of us need to climb.
Vaguely.
Not die and not get paralyzed.
So, just to recap, it's the part 1 of this plan is to ranged attackers up top, melee down below. Basilisk should show up somewhere around here. And we will try an initial salvo to to incapacitate the basilisk. If that does not work, then it's um then it's neutralized at all costs.
To be fair, I've got a feeling it's going to it might die from this salvo, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Then all the better to get it over with.
Let's go.
Do we have a do we have any kind of burlap sack that we think we could that
Put
would
over
fit
that
over the
thing's head.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna do work. It's not thing for blindfolding.
Yeah. Now, again, obviously, we've decided that we're going to try and not destroy the eyes at first. So
I'll aim for the cranium, but not for the eyes.
yeah, don't. If you can, try and not go for the eyes. Agomeda, please, until we shout go for the eyes, don't go for the eyes.
Gamira wishes to keep her trophy, so she will avoid the eyes.
And if we die,
You can have the head, but if I'm being honest, the eyes are for the group, and if you guys don't mind, can I have possibly the teeth or the glands that the venom that it has is in?
I think we can haggle over. We can negotiate over what
yeah,
we can negotiate over the spoils once we're standing over its carcass.
yeah. Once the
Okay.
body stops moving, is the moment for negotiation between the party.
Also, for
That's
those who
fine.
want to post this in Eliza showing stuff off, this is what Cirrus looks like.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
okay.
nice. Okay, enough. I guess let's do this.
I can just imagine the basilisk sunbathing, and then in the distance, badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. I can just imagine that in the distance, like just slowly growing in volume.
Oh.
Okay.
I can see Sachi quietly mumbling that as we're approaching.
Let's do
Of
this
course.
then.
Okay, give me 1 second. My computer does not like having Hero Forge and Roll20 open at the same time.
When are we gonna be calling it quits for the night? Did you have time?
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, the Basilisk should not take too long to fight, so after the Basilisk fight.
Yeah, no.
Ooh.
So I didn't want to actually say how much HP it got, but it's. I'll be honest. I've got a feeling that if me and Colton can get our sneak attacks off on it.
Oh, I've got something better if you want me to go first. I've been waiting to try this. I know Eliza's been waiting for me to try this.
Does Tamika not want to be down below?
No, you don't want to be down below. Remember, I have 2 guns now.
So I'm thinking, guys. Hit it when it gets there.
So put yourselves on the field where you want it to be.
So again, where does the basilisk like to sunbathe?
So the basilisk, from what I can tell, likes going here.
Yeah.
So for my hand, it's going to do a journey like here, like this.
And I assume
From what
we
I
attack.
from what I
We
understand,
attack when
Eliza.
it's about here.
Yeah, about there. Just
I
probably
will say,
like
I
some.
will ask. I will ask though before we begin. Did this place have like a certain indent? What the place the Basilisk was staying on? Was that was that an indentation that it left, or is there no indentation? Like that's not a specified spot that it stays on.
It just runs anywhere up on the cliff.
So basically, the kill zone is
As soon as it leaves the cave.
Claims that the god
is here.
I'd say
That's the kill zone, from what I can gather.
okay. My thoughts would have been when it starts trying to climb the cliff would be a good time because it'd be distracted.
Ranged, the guys, we probably would have a bad angle on the shot.
Yeah, you
And
get a point.
don't worry, I've got a better idea.
Okay, shall we do this then?
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I'll
and
summon Lausch and Colburn before we start, just as a precaution.
How stealthy
And
are they?
Lausch will be in the big form.
How stealthy is Lausch?
Lausch is a giant serpent. It'll be hiding behind the illusion.
Let's do this.
Okay. Just one last thing I need to do before we set things up.
I'll cast the major illusion, get us hidden, and get prepared
Colin's also,
to fling all of our range spells at things.
yeah, Colin's also going to cast Pass Without Trace, just so that everyone at the top focuses on stealth checks
cool.
to help stay hidden.
And then I'm
Okay.
gonna cast ensnaring strike so that maybe I can ensnare it.
Neko, can you click that spell?
Okay.
I believe it gives +10 to anyone within 30 feet of it.
I know,
Yeah.
I know that, but I want. But
For the
Neko,
folks watching
you,
at home.
you said the name of the spell wrong.
Yeah, I said
yeah,
Pass
for
Without
the-
Trace.
Pass
the
without
folks
a
watching at
trace.
home.
Read the name of the spell again.
Yes, I said Pass Without Trace.
You said,
Quit gaslighting him.
I heard without. I heard you say without a trace.
No, I just said Pass Without Trace.
Hey, Lil's brain, quit gaslighting her.
For those who are watching at home, this is what Cirrus looks like.
Very cool. Much cool. Much cool.
Oh, hold on a second. You can cause it to move. The image to move.
Yes, you can
Yes.
if it's able to move.
Look. This
Oh! I thought. Oh, right. I thought you could redeploy where the illusion was.
Yeah,
Look.
no.
Look.
Oh.
This basilisk is feeling good about itself. It was recently told it will not die until the leaves of the forest reach its cave.
I have no idea what that is referencing to.
Eliza would.
Yep.
Go
So,
read not Hamlet, Macbeth.
Yep.
Haven't got to Macbeth yet. I'm going over Shakespeare's comedies first.
It's Eliza's favorite play, isn't it, hun?
Technically, my favorite is Hamlet, the Scottish play.
You love Macbeth.
I read this
It's
in
not
high
a
school.
quick
How have you
second.
not read it?
So, come on, Eliza.
And I'm not calling it by its name.
Anyhow, Basilisk murder
Till it's
time.
time.
Okay, is everybody positioned where they want to be positioned?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Good luck, don't die.
Okay, why is the dwarf here again? I thought we got rid of the dwarves.
I just want to say, good luck, we're all counting on you.
Andromeda, I don't know if you're necessarily hidden by the illusion there, Andromeda.
Also,
Okay.
Eliza, did you
I'll
remove
move behind
the initiative?
About to.
Give me a second.
Huh. I accidentally actually drew that kind of bright size.
Clear the turn order. There we go.
Roll for bun
Now
initiative.
everybody roll for initiative.
Bun initiative.
Not
I'm-
everything's a bunny, Sen.
Yes, it is.
What is the modifier for
Please go last. Please go last. Please go last. Please go last. Please go last.
You can't make
Basilisk?
everything a bunny.
Yes, you can.
Do not
Okay,
make
so
this thing a bunny.
Basilisk has a -2 to its initiative roll. Okay.
Wait, a best.
I'll choose slow again.
So the Basilisk got a 1.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
This
it
thing's
just
dead.
woke up and it's nice and cold. It
dead.
needs to be
This thing-
warm.
So
Yeah, no,
are we all?
yes.
Oh no! Hold on a second. We have to all hold our turns until it leaves the. Actually, one's the. Oh wait, no, it's not a nat one though. That's perfect.
Pretty much we
Nat
just
one would have been worse. That's actually the best.
pretty much all of our first round is we hold action to attack when it gets
Yeah.
into the kill zone.
Here's the problem with mine, though. I don't think I can do that with my idea.
Why? What is your idea? A spell?
It's
Tries with a gun.
akin to one. Well, both are still in gun form. I've not changed that.
Either way, we just wait for it to leave.
Has everybody rolled their turn order? We have Demeter, we have Darian, we have Titan, we have Sachiko, we have Colton. We
Don't have a go again.
no gun roll just didn't go on the initiative. Same with Vixen. Let me fix that real quickly.
Yeah, and I seem to keep having that problem, even though my token's out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm fixing that eventually. I just need to move your token down so I can add your turn because you're up too high.
I need to check what we agreed on.
And you rolled a 24.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, Agamida. At turn 16. Then, descending order. There we go.
Right. If you hold turn, you can't hold the entire turn. You can just hold an action.
Yeah. And everyone's action is jump that bitch the moment it enters the kill zone.
Yep.
Okay, Colton, what action are you readying? Also, where's your... Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it at first. I'm like, where's your token? Now I see it. It's right next to all the black pen markings. Necro. Are you muted again?
No, they're not muted. But did they mute the mic?
Or is it internet issues?
Going forth. Damn it.
Could we
Oh,
skip
Necro?
if we're waiting?
I'm gonna ping Necro real quick, and then if he doesn't respond,
I just want to wish you all good luck. We're all counting on you.
I'm not gonna lie. Necro was going to be a big part of this fight.
Hey, oh.
Oh, there.
there you go.
Hey, sorry.
You're up first.
So, alrighty. Gonna take a shot at.
Well, it's not out of the
No,
cave
we
yet.
can't. It's not out of the cave.
Oh,
It's still in the
Wow.
cave.
okay. He's got a ready action.
Okay. What
So you
action are
shoot
you ready? Shooting it. Okay.
Yeah, reading an arrow. Yeah, I can't really. Just that.
I'm assuming we're all classed as hidden.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So me and Colton will get will have our advantage for sneak attack.
Yes. Darian, what is your ready to action?
Ready action requires you to use a bonus action to ready the main action on turn.
No, you just choose what you're actually ready, and then you just choose what action you're readying. Then it happens on your reaction.
Can I use a bonus action and then ready my action for something else?
Yes.
I'm gonna bonus action cast ensnaring strike. So
Okay.
that my next attack, which will be my held action, does ensnaring strike as well.
I will. That is allowed. Yes. Vixen, what are your actions?
I am readying the attack action with my sling.
Okay. Sidon, what is your ready to action?
You know what it is? I want to reveal it when it comes up.
Okay. Yes. Agamida, what is your ready to action?
My ready to action is to let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think my ready to action is to dash into melee range.
Okay. Demeter, what is your ready to action?
Javelin.
Okay. I already know what Sirius's ready to action is. Sachi, what is yours and your summon's ready to actions? Alan. Remember to push the
Sorry,
talk.
the push to talk thing's causing havoc. It keeps bouncing around the screen. I should not have chosen end as my push to talk button.
No.
Caps lock is a good option.
For me, it's I have 2 buttons on the side of my mouse, so I have one of
I
those being
use
on the side.
0.
Okay.
I have manual.
For Colburn, it will be Bane
Okay.
as a level 1 spell.
Okay.
For Sachi, it is the Mind Sliver.
Okay.
I don't need to cast
And
spells. I
for
have people who do
Louch, it is Ray of Sickness.
Okay then.
I
It
don't
is
have to
now the
cast.
Basilisk's turn.
I don't have to cast spells. I have people to do that for me.
And the Basilisk comes out. It follows the path. Gets to there.
As soon as it gets there,
Yeah. Can I
Make-
fire after Bane is triggered?
You could. But they will have, other than that, they will, unless you want them to fire in turn order, they will go in order of turn order. So I will allow everybody to decide right now, do they want their stuff to happen before or after Bane?
Demeter is doing it right away, so I'm doing it turn order.
What's the advantage of doing it after Bane?
So, Bane, whenever a target fails the saving throw, so up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw. When the target that fails saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell, and they subtract a d4 from that roll. It's not necessarily important for everyone. The reason why I'm opting for it is because Ensnaring Strike has a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay, then no, I'll just attack, on my normal in initiative order as we're all reacting.
There's basically two that I'm asking this question towards. The other is Sidon.
directly after.
Okay, so directly after Bane. So first up comes Colton's attack.
Don't forget your mic.
Necro?
Oh, he had to mute.
Yes.
It's your attack
Yep.
first, because you're in first order.
Yep. Okay, so this thing's surprised, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. So, just, okay. Short bow shot.
Crit.
That's a crit!
Well, it's an auto crit. I reduced the crit down because assassins are auto crit
Yes.
if it hits.
Double crit?
And that's sneak attack. Bonus action hex. Actually, no, wait, no. So that's not got bonus action. No one.
So you can't bonus action next right now.
And just took one.
So let's see. That would be
17. 29.
Am I even going to be able to get my attack off?
okay. That's actually it'd be 36. Remember, it's max double damage for a crit.
Okay.
Okay. And as your arrow pierces into the basilisk, before the other attacks happen, the basilisk will use its bonus action and activate the glowing tattoo on its back.
I'm sorry, what now?
The what?
Pardon?
And it grows another size category.
I'm sorry, what?
Agamira grins.
Who the fuck in charge of this thing with enlarge?
Eliza? That thing that we agreed upon, can we agree that it's as part of the action and with every bonus action after that?
Yes.
Was that thing
Okay,
always
good.
large, or was it made large?
It just grew.
It was already normal. It was already normally large, and it just grew to huge.
It was a big fucking basilisk.
Who the fuck did this? Don't tell me there's a rare basilisk.
Who the fuck's in my forest enchanting basilisks?
It's a Hulk basilisk.
Please don't say
I
that.
feel like I'm starting to feel like Eliza heard my good plan and went, I need a way of like screwing
No,
with the
already
plan.
planned for it.
Eliza, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't want to sound mean. I don't believe you because I'm a GM too, and I would last minute add something like this into a perfectly laid plan.
Yeah, but you're not Eliza.
Here's the thing. I already know what you guys are going to be planning, so I plan weeks in advance.
But he knows so that I can plan.
Just be
around your
glad I
plan.
didn't come up with anything really stupid like I usually do.
Anyway,
So,
Yes, now they
who's
know
the
what
next thing?
They know what we're planning, so we can plan around the plans that they are already planning.
Flowcharts are amazing.
genius, those no belts.
You'll go.
Who's up next?
Next up on the thing would be Vixen's attack.
Wouldn't
Darian,
Dorian? Oh, that's right. Dorian's going later. Right.
Yeah, I'm nominating because of the Bane.
Right. I forgore. So I'm finally getting to use the thing that I thought I would not use for a long time. But hey, a monk using a sling. Why not? It is a simple weapon.
Yep.
Does a 26 hit?
That hits.
11 bludgeoning damage. I forget.
So ignore that.
Okay. Forget. Ready an attack action. Do I get 2 attacks if I have 2 attacks?
No. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Alright.
It's basically like an attack of opportunity, but you actually get your stuff with it.
Yeah. Okay, so then 11 bludgeoning damage, and that's me turn.
Sidon also elected to holding for after Bane, so next up is Agamida.
Alright, so Agamida is going to sprint into action.
Okay.
Okay. Well, she's gonna rage. Let's see. She needs to, in order to keep her rage, she needs to take damage or attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. So she's going
Javelins
to.
would have. Javelins would count towards that, I think.
It would count towards that. But she is going to. She's within range. She doesn't have to dash. So she's 2, 3. Yeah, she can just get into melee range and start slicing with her. Uh, with her glaive. But she's going to shut her eyes. Melee range.
Okay. All three of your eyes are closed?
All three are closed. So
Okay.
she is going in blind and uh raging before she begins her attack. Is there any check that you'd like me to do?
Just just make an attack with disadvantage.
Okay, just an attack with disadvantage. So she is going to do uh-huh. Just hold on.
But remember, you only get one attack because this is a held action.
Okay.
That's a 10.
That's a 10? Okay.
Yep.
And that does not hit.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
And that means it's now Demeter's attack.
Reckless attack with advantage, so
23 hits. For 7 damage.
I can't rage because I didn't say I was going to, so
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay. Cirrus's held action goes off as Cirrus pops out of the ground right here, in not in Genesee form, but in Were Honey Badger form, and collapses and tries to do the collapsing of the entryway. Let me see if that works. I'm going to roll a D100. If it's above 50, it goes. If it's below 50, it doesn't. She collapses the tunnels, the cave entry, so it can't go in.
How much is it collapsed? Because I'm looking at particularly where Sidon is.
It just collapses most. Ooh, yeah. Sidon, make me a dex save. Because you're right on the lip.
Do I need to as well? Sorry.
Yes, you as well.
So I'm guessing I probably should too.
Yes. Okay. Sidon roll me the only one who failed is Sidon, so Sidon, roll me a D2. Okay, good. You do not fall off.
I forgot I muted. Bye, guys.
You are lucky you did not fall.
I was right on the DC, wasn't I?
No, the
right.
DC was, well, you were 2 below the DC. There's 13 deck save.
Okay.
Which is why you had to roll the D2 to see whether you fell or stayed upright. Fell down the cliff or stayed on the top of the cliff.
Oh, great. Okay, then.
Then Colburn's Bane goes off.
Okay.
And
hopefully the guy fails.
Let's see what happens. I will roll. What's the save? What's Colburn's save again?
Alan?
I can actually look that up. I have it on my thing as well. I just need to open up the summons. Or Colburn's save is based on that, so it would be. Okay, so it'd be 13. So it has to roll below a
Sorry,
13.
I have a lot of tabs open because there's 2 for each of the summons.
That's why I just looked it up myself. It has to roll below a 13, and thankfully its charisma is a -2.
Yeah, it's not very charismatic. Kind of surprising considering it's a, what is it, a 3-eyed, 6-eyed lizard?
Oh yeah, it fails.
Yay!
And now it's got okay. Ray of Sickness is what is a save as well.
It is indeed a save.
Although I
What's the
don't think
save?
it hits.
But it doesn't hit. Yeah. So Ray of
Okay.
Sickness misses, and finally the Mind Sliver. That's a DC 16. Let's roll. It's
And the way that I'd
intelligence.
like to do that is Bless, Sachi, then Loud.
Okay, its
What?
intelligence is even worse.
Yeah, it is fucking stupid.
That's why this plan worked.
Huh.
But somehow rolled a natural 20.
Beats it.
That is stupid. Almost as stupid as the basilisk.
But anyways, now back up to Darian for their held action.
Okay. That poisoned effect would have been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to stack as many status effects on this thing as I could.
So I'm just getting it now. 25.
25 hits.
Okay. 1d10 plus that. 16 points of damage, and then it needs to make a strength saving throw. DC. Proficiency bonus is 3, so 11. 14.
Okay, has beat. Okay, it's a dex save.
Strength.
Strength.
Okay,
And then it has
strength
to minus. It then minuses a d4 from it.
Unfortunate.
So let's do the strength save. Which
Are there any plans in the future?
Which I believe it's good.
I don't think you need to roll that D4. I don't think you need to roll that D4.
I forgot to roll a D4. I forgot to roll the D4 for the Bane on the on that Alan did. So let me roll a D4.
No, I don't think you need to roll that Bane. Look at the
So
dice.
yeah, the Mind Sliver does work, so it takes 5 damage from that as well.
Nice. So it is now within
Any plans in
Staring
the future if they're not
Strike.
successful to explore other seasons of the show?
It's restrained, and on the start of each turn, it takes 1d6 piercing damage.
Okay, and finally,
Wouldn't it have
Sidon.
Wouldn't it have also taken a minus 1d4 on top of that for the poison roll?
Yeah, I'm rolling for that too. Let me roll a D4 for that.
I don't. What a
Yeah,
Because
no,
of the mind sliver?
Yeah, but it wouldn't. Okay, I just rolled the D4s for it. It would not have gotten the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sidon, do what you're doing to do.
Sidon holds both the aperture gaze in one hand and their standard rifle in the other. Their collar glowing a bit as a screen lights up in front of his eyes. Weapon fusion command word. Wait, no. Weapon shift command word. Fusion. And let's go with the weapons as they both start shifting mechanically to fit into each other as become one massive cannon.
Who made Sidon a Power Ranger?
They're gonna combine. They're gonna combine. They're gonna combine. They're gonna combine.
Ah, shit, they're gonna combine.
Got tie.
Yatta. Let's see. With this, I believe I need to make an attack with this. I do have advantage because I am at range.
Yes.
I'm actually finally using that. I had that. I didn't remember it. Somehow. That is a 17 to hit.
I believe that hits. That hits.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, then. Let's see. It needs to make... Where's Aperture Gaze? Right, this is the Slowing Ray. It needs to make a Dex save of 14.
Okay. Its dex was minus what again? -1.
-1.
And it's Bane, so let's roll a d4. No, it's not slowed.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's still taking damage, but for fuck's sake!
Roll the damage.
7 piercing.
Okay. It is looking rather bloodied.
Whoa.
But it still has its attack left.
Oh no.
It's not
And there's
that
only
bad.
one person in range.
Hi, Gamida.
Hello. Now, it is restrained. Question is, given which way it was moving, where is its head pointed?
I'm
Its head
assuming.
is... It was heading towards the cliff, so its head's pointing toward there. So it's not looking towards the Gami, so it's going to make a...
Have you seen reptiles move?
So, here's something I didn't explain correctly. This is not a normal basilisk. This is a basilisk rex.
I'm sorry, what now?
King basilisk.
I thought that the token looked a little odd, but okay. Okay. Yep.
And it's going to make a tail attack at Agamida.
See, Eliza spared no expense.
This is honestly preferable compared to what could have happened.
What's it doing?
It's swinging its tail at Agamida.
Yeah, that 19 definitely hits.
Okay, and its tail attack was what again?
Um,
Oh, 7 damage to Agamida.
7 minus the resistance because I'm raging, right?
Yeah.
So it's like 3.
Yes. Like I said, this is not a normal. Oddly enough, its tail attack is the same damage as its bite attack, just bludgeoning instead of piercing. I didn't do much changes to the Basilisk Rex over the Basilisk.
also, Eliza, it takes 4 damage from Ensnaring Strike on the start of its turn.
I
Well,
left
its
that actually knocked it out.
turn hasn't ended since it got ensnared.
Oh, well, then ignore that then. I thought it started a new turn.
Nope, still the same turn. But
Then
it's
ignore
going
that.
It is going to use its bonus action to try and break free. What's the DC on that again?
I hate to say this, but it used its bonus action to get bigger. Or do you mean reaction?
All right,
to
I
that?
forgot about that. I forgot that it used the bonus action for that. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
So
I can hear
it
that.
can't move, and it used its attack, so that's its turn. Colton.
Yep. Colton. Actually, how high up are we?
40 feet up.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Bonus action, Hex. On its strength.
You were planning on a diving attack, weren't you?
Maybe that's irrelevant.
No, I think it's very relevant.
No, not relevant. Anyway. Bonus action hex, and then shoots it with a bow.
Okay.
Yep.
That hits. 19 damage?
Yep.
Okay. It's going to use its reaction.
Oh no.
It's gonna get bigger again, isn't it?
No. It can only do that once.
Okay.
What's the other thing I gave it? It's as it uses its reaction, its scales start to harden.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And that's its reaction. Its heart scales hardened a bit.
So it's a Pokemon?
No. Have you been looking through SCPs again?
No? Why?
Just wondering.
Okay. Darren, it's your turn.
Okay. Question.
Yes?
Hypotenuse. Would that be 30 feet hypotenuse?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you jumping?
No.
Okay.
Okay then. How does shooting from high up position work?
It gives you advantage.
Okay, so I have sneak attack. Okay then. Bonus action playing a warrior.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a ranger. I'm boring. I shoot my crossbow.
Okay. That hit.
27. So that is a grand total of that, and that. So that is 17 points of damage.
Okay, it's looking very bad. Vixen, it's your turn.
Okadoka. So question. From here to here. Is that basically just that's just a straight drop from those 2 points, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. So, what I want to do is I want to jump. Can I jump from here and land on or adjacent to the basilisk in such a way where I can use the momentum to deal more damage?
I will allow this.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna slide on over to here and jump, landing somewhere like right there. And I'm going to attack with my tonfa.
Okay.
I'm not making you a wheelchair if this breaks your legs.
Oh, monk skills. Don't worry.
Okay. That
Does
will
the
add the amount of fall that you do, that'll add 2d6 damage to your attack.
okay dokes? Does a 17 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Vixen just did a.
I'm
Vixen-
sorry. Well,
Vixen-
I need silence for a moment. Eliza, did you just say that
Meets it, beats it.
the attack roll meets its armor class? Well, since these are ironwood tonfa, I will choose to use the ironwood ability thing where attack rolls made with ironwood that match the enemy's AC may instead deal damage to their armor, reducing HP of armor, blah blah blah. So, this is gonna deal a lot of damage to that thing's armor.
Oh yeah.
I'd like the scales, please.
So that's 10. And you said how much additional damage?
2d6.
Let me roll that extra damage.
Correction. I'd like this thing scales intact, please.
And again, that was 2d6, right?
I'm not getting at scales, am I?
Oh,
Frank,
that is
it's not-
24 bludgeoning. Oh my god, I literally
You
rolled.
watch as you hit it with the tonfa, its scales on its back shatter, and all the scales on its body just go flying off it, landing on the ground.
Oh.
Now, as for concerns about my health on the way down for this fall, let me reassure you all.
Slow fall.
Yeah, I don't know why it won't. Oh, there it goes. Boom. So that's attack number 1. Here comes attack number 2.
You just dropped its AC to 0, by the way.
Yeah.
So literally anything we hit with, aside from a natural 1, will hit.
Yes.
So does that basically just
Unfortunately, I'm mostly saving throw shenanigans.
What's the funniest way someone has ever tried to
20 bludgeoning damage. I'm also going to spend a key point. Where is my dang? Here we are. Boop. And summon my astral arms as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. So it needs to make a dex save or take 7 force damage.
Can it take a dex save and restraints?
Can I say I thought it went? I'll check now.
What's the conditions?
I don't know if you can make dex saves while restrained. I'm double checking this.
A restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Disadvantage, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So it'll take the lowest of these, so that would be a 6. So it takes the damage.
Takes 7 force damage. And
as your natural arm. Wait, how do you want to end this?
Of course you did. Of course you did.
So I run across the partially collapsed opening to the cave. Have my tonfas out. I leap, crush the thing's carapace, spin around, bash the side of its head, just missing its eye, and then summon my astral arms that just pummels it.
Sight is just watching on in abject horror as you destroy every single scale on its body.
Although the scales are kind of still intact, they're just now all on the ground.
I don't think they really understand that, as they see a big chunk of it missing.
I cleaned it for you.
As the battle ends.
There's a hole in my basilisk.
I honestly did not see that coming.
Excellent, Necro!
What, isn't it going that well?
Yeah. I'm telling you, one of you would not hit it.
I thought I came up with a good plan.
You did. To be fair, it's us.
Stab it till it dies.
Yeah, also, to be fair, it's us.
Oh, so satisfying.
I was busy just a status effect machine.
Well, that was fun. And I assume that's where we're ending for the night, hon?
That's what we'll be ending for tonight. We'll follow up with the after effects of the battle and the getting the new home for the Werebadgers.
You know what the worst? You know what the stupidest part about
Night, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Good night.
Night.
You know what the